So Colin, Zubor and Associates, property tour, Fort Langley. Coffee, Republica Coffee Roasters, Fort Langley. We got our coffee, and so we've been having some major. It's a pull. It's okay.
It's very unconventional, I know.
There we go. Thank you. All right, we got coffee, Republica Coffee Roasters. So I've tried starting this filming probably about 3 times. Once I forgot to hit the record button. I shot 10 minutes before I realized that. My lid on my coffee is not on. 2, I shot it in vertical, which for YouTube, it's not the right format. Did a bunch of content. We're going to be coming back to Fort Langley to get all the stuff that we didn't get. But it's Colin with Zubor and Associates, and I'm in Fort Langley, and we're going to go do a property tour. So Fort Langley property tour, Colin, Bussiere, Zubor and Associates. We've got the Republica Coffee in Fort Langley, as you can see. Let's walk to the car and let's go do this property tour. Okay. That's good coffee. So, as I said, we're in Fort Langley. We're gonna go take a look at a property. It's listed for $3.8 million. And the reality of this property is it's probably not going to be inhabited by anyone. Maybe someone will buy it and live in it for a couple of years and then subdivide. But chances are, oh, somebody's turning right in front of me. Chances are this property is going to be for development purposes, because the lot is so big. And we were talking about this yesterday with Jordan about what is, if you're an investor or you're looking to, grow wealth, it's not guaranteed, but if you buy a 24,000 square foot lot, which this property is 24,000 square feet, you can subdivide that property if you can get approval from the city. So here we are, Fort Langley Community Hall. I just got to put my coffee down, put my glasses up. It's really hot. All right, there you go. Okay, see it? That's the shot. Fort Langley Community Hall right behind me. We're gonna come back to Fort Langley. We're gonna do a little bit more of a walking tour, but we got to go right now to this property, 24,000 square foot lot. Okay, so breaking this down, subdivide it, 12,000 square feet. That's still that's a massive lot for an urban development. Okay, so 24,000 square feet divided by 2, 12,000 square foot lot. Okay, even at an FSR of 0.5, that's the maximum floor space ratio. I think that, I'm sorry, if there's a maximum FSR of 0.5, that's still a 12,000 square foot home, right? Or sorry, that's still a 12,000 square foot lot. Now, if you have if the municipality has a maximum FSR of 0.5, that means you're still building 6,000 square feet. Okay, you could have a 2,000 square foot basement suite in this home with 4,000 square feet still for the main family. Big truck coming by. Fort Langley's got a lot of gelato places, a lot of restaurants, and a lot of cute clothing stores. So my prediction is that this lot just came on the market, is going to be scooped up by an investor or a developer, because Fort Langley is known for having some very nice homes, very big homes, and a 6,000 square foot home is exactly what someone would be looking for. Okay, so we made it to Fort Langley. We're just waiting to go and do the shoot here. Again, beautiful community, the township for Fort Langley. Lots of nice single family homes. Gorgeous community if you're looking to raise a family. Developers, if you're looking for property, this is where you want to be subdividing and buying and splitting up and chopping and doing all the subdivision stuff, because people will buy your home out here in Fort Langley. So Colin, Zubor and Associates, property tour, Fort Langley. So just so you guys know, it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. It's on a almost 24,000 square foot lot, and we're gonna go do a tour of the lot and the property because the owner doesn't want us to do a video of inside, and that's fair. We totally respect that. But you got to check out what a 24,000 square foot lot in Fort Langley selling for 3.49 million will go for. Subdivide that. What are you looking at, right? What are you looking at in terms of how many square foot can you build in terms of the subdivision on each 12,500 square foot lot? And bam, these are the real world things that developers are having to look at, okay? How long will it take to get building permits? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to go take a look at the lot, show you, go do some more of the community, get an idea of, just so you can get an idea as to what everything looks like here. Okay guys, so we're in Fort Langley. Like I said, we've got this massive 24,000 square foot lot. We're gonna walk the property so you can see what's going on here. So this is definitely a development property. 24,000 square feet subdivided into two 12,000 square foot lots. Property goes all the way to this bucket right here, as you can see. Okay, let's take a good look at this lot here. So the house is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. As I said, someone would probably rent out the home until the subdivision permits are issued by the city, or the township, sorry. As you can see, we've got amazing neighbors. Beautiful, quiet street in Fort Langley. And let's go walk the property here. So without having looked at the Township of Langley's max FSR, I would assume it's close to 0.5. So if you're doing a 12,000 square foot lot, that would put you, like, this land is amazing. It's just flat, it's grade, and like, look at what you get here. So a 12,000 square foot lot, people, is massive, right? So think of that. 12,000 square foot lot, 6,000 square foot home. Okay, so we're at the back of the property here, where you can see that. Going out, look at how deep this lot is, okay? Now let's walk the other parts. They've got a carport. Again, as I mentioned, this lot is not for, you're not gonna buy this property. I mean, okay, if you wanna buy this property, you can buy this property. You could live in the property. You could get all your permits, do everything, keep the property, and then you're gonna build. Everyone, this is a lower mainland Vancouver build. Fort Langley is one of the most desirable locations in the lower mainland for single family homes. This house probably is 50, 60 years old. We've got fence over here. So we're walking the property here. So some of the key things for this property for a developer are the fact that it's so deep and so wide. Like, this is an amazing development property. And I can guarantee you that this is going to be scooped up very, very fast. Taking a look at the existing structure here. It's a rancher, 5-bedroom, 3 bathrooms, as we mentioned already. What a beautiful place, surrounded by large greenery. As you can see, it's totally quiet. So the seller is applying for building permits, and that's a plus, because if you can get building permits when you take over a property, that's one step in. Usually for a property, we're gonna have 3 or 4 readings before the building permits are issued. And in certain communities, that can take up to 2 years, 2.5 years for that to happen. Now, the neighbor's property as well is prime for development. I know you guys are probably like, oh, that's so bad to take it. You know what? It's increasing housing. It's a definite way to make wealth. But it's providing housing. And in this community, what is known as the replacement cost, the value of this land is better off served to be redeveloped and subdivided, and to take this large lot and to make 2 smaller lots at 12,000 square feet and to provide 2 families with housing. Probably you can also put in a basement suite as well. And if we're talking about a 0.5 SSR, that's going to give us at least 6,000 square feet. Okay, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to do some walking for myself. But as you can see, beautiful green space. Guys, I'm having a problem hitting record. I keep forgetting to hit record. It's just my brain is not working today. So as I mentioned, this property is 24,000 square feet. Prime for subdividing, prime for developing, prime for building. So we've got a bunch of builders out there we're going to be sending this to. It is incredible. It's listed at 3.45, 349. As you can see, the homes behind me, beautiful, beautiful single family homes. We are in the township of Fort Langley, or the township of Langley in the village of Fort Langley. This is our property right behind me, as you can see. So we've walked it already once. Just gonna walk it again. Let's show you where it starts, okay? And how deep it goes, because it's just incredible. 24,000 square feet, probably half an acre. So from this bucket right here, okay, and we keep going this way. We got a nice sunset today in Vancouver. It's gorgeous. It's a bungalow. It's a rancher style home. As I mentioned, probably, you know, you could buy it. You could rent it out while you wait for your permits to get issued. And we're still walking the property. Okay. Walk up to Daisy here. There we go. Our red flag right there, that's our property line. Okay, there's our neighbors. There's our house. Let me go in here. So you might be thinking like 3.49 is a lot of money to tear down a home. Well, the value's in the land. As a very desirable location, Fort Langley would benefit the community to take this home and create 2 smaller homes at 2,000 square feet per lot, potentially with a basement suite. You know, if it's a 6,000 square foot home with a 2,000 square foot basement suite, that's housing for people. So that's one of the things to think of. And 2 homes is more people in the community. It's providing housing, and it's definitely, you know, someone is doing it to make money, but at the same time they're providing housing. And, you know, in a township like Fort Langley, it's a desirable place for people to move and to live. So you can see that this is going to be a very popular lot. Just going to continue walking it while I'm talking with you guys. You got to run the numbers backwards, and that's what a developer would do to see if it makes sense for them. But even just a buy and hold strategy. You buy this property and you hold it for 4 years, 5 years, wait for your application, wait for your permits. You build one property for yourself to live in with a basement suite, and then you build the other property and you sell that property off to pay for, to put the money back in the bank, or to pay off your building costs on your own property. So as you can see, this is a very, very smart strategy, and one that gets employed all the time. So I hope you found this informative. If you want to take a look at this property in person, call me, Colin, at Zubor and Associates with Stonehaus Realty. Let's go back to downtown Fort Langley. do a bit more of a walk around. Okay, everybody, so we're back in the kind of town center of Fort Langley. Just really quickly, because I came down here and was shooting the first time, but my phone was on vertical instead of horizontal. For YouTube, we need it the other way. So we're in the township of Fort Langley. Hang on here, getting rid of a notification. Okay. Having a lot of technical issues here today, but it's all good. So we're back. Okay, Fort Langley, what it's known for. Really cute coffee shops, really cute stores, lots of great looking people. Really friendly, and lots of little restaurants. So it's a very popular place to come and hang out. Just a cool place to go to. There is the actual Fort Langley, which we will show you where that is. So yeah, we're just walking down the main road here, Glover Road. Township of Langley. So Fort Langley is part of the township of Langley. So we are east of Walnut Grove and north of the city of Langley, north of the freeway. So it really does have easy in and out access. Again, this community primarily, there are some townhomes, there are some condos, but still primarily single family homes. Sought after single family homes. Like, this is a desirable location for homeowners in the Lower Mainland. Now, it's cute. Like, it is definitely a cute community, and I think that's what the draw is on people. Safe. It's definitely not probably not a ton of transit here, so I gotta get new glasses. But we're gonna go down to kind of the main corner, which we were also on before. But we're gonna show you where the Fort Langley actually is. Ooh, Roxanne's of Fort Langley. They've got hats. Again, like, just cute stores. Restaurants, there's some nice patios. There's, this is Beatnik's Bistro. They got a patio. Look at that sun. Hello. This is Saba Bistro. Hello. Some good food. Looks like there's some good candy or chocolate in here. All right. We got this. This is a newer development, this Coulterberry building. I think there are some condos up top here. So we've got Wendell's Books on the corner here. We're at Mavis and Glover. This is kind of the main intersection. Again, this is a small community, but we've got True Aromatherapy Products and Spa right behind me. Can you see the sign? See? Cute shopping. It's a cute community for people. We got the Mason Jar Merchant. That's adorable. Mason Jar Merchant. Little Donkey, beer and burritos. Little Donkey. All right, we've got Lee's Market for all your grocery needs. And then we'll just go down here. There's this like really cool bakery, coffee shop. Now, if you continue on Mavis, this gets you to the actual historical Fort Langley. So we're not going to go that far. We're going to get back to work in Vancouver. This is the Reed Block. It's a Blanchette Bakery, as you can see behind me there. Good food, awesome stuff. Okay, and then actually we'll go to Fort Langley. We'll walk to the sign. It's not very far. It's like 3 blocks. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey. we'll just do the historic Fort Langley shot. We've got the Saba Bistro and Cafe, Niche Boutique. There was a antique store just back there. So yeah, we just walked the whole village in like less than 5 minutes. But some people, that's what they're looking for. Oh, we got some condos here behind us. This building. One for sale in that building. Okay. So, here we go, everyone. That sign says Parks Canada, the historic Fort Langley Park. Let's go. This is Fort Langley. But as I mentioned, it's a community that's like, I mean, it's a little hub of houses, a little hub of shopping, and then it's like farmland all around you. I love it. There you go. Fort Langley. This is what the fort looks like. It's a whole park. You got to come down here and check it out yourself. Okay, let's go back. Ooh, Sushi Hinode, Japanese restaurant. Check that out, everyone. Sushi Hinode. Like, it's a cute community. Okay, going back to this. So you're gonna hold, maybe rent it out for 2 years while you're getting permits, or you got a place to live already. You buy, you build 2 single-family homes, 2 homes, potentially with a basement suite in each home. These are big homes, people. Like, these are big homes on a 12,000 square foot lot, which is probably double the average size of a lot. You're going to build custom homes. They're going to be beautiful furnishings, beautiful finishes, and you're going to be able to sell one of those and have the other house for yourself to live in. That's a strategy. And then if you're a developer, you're building both. So developers, I'm going to be emailing you. I'm going to be sending you this video, and we're going to be talking. Okay? We got waterway down there, walkway. And we're going to go back to the Daisy, get our butt back to Vancouver. Some more nice shops over here we're just going to show you. So we got Wendell's Books, Pure Pharmacy, but everything is still like heritage and just awesome. Okay, I love it. Let's go back to the car. So this is the town center, and surrounding it, it's very quaint, quiet, single-family homes. If you're in the market for a single-family home, got to go over the stats, but I mean, inventory dropped over the last 3 months. October, November, December, we saw inventory drop a lot. Buyers came back to the market, ate up some of that inventory. If the trend continues, we can see prices increase. And I mean, depending on the appetite and how many buyers come back to the market, it can be a significant increase. So one thing to think about is if it's the right time for you. I mean, historically markets, they pick up in the spring. It's still January. February will come sooner than you know it. And ooh, there's where we were. We got coffee at Republica. We're gonna tag them. Their coffee is amazing.